morning and welcome to day 11 of Vlogmas. I am having my second coffee of the day. It is now almost 10 a.m. and I had my first one a couple of hours ago. Sunday has started beautifully today. The weather is a little gloomy, it's very grey outside, but the day itself has started really well. I woke up and saw an email from the Love in Stitches membership that there was a movie morning for me, on at 4 p.m. Eastern, which was 7:30 a.m. here in Australia, or in Adelaide specifically. So that was really great timing that I woke up in time for that. So I logged in and I watched Noel with the group and it was so much fun. It's such a lovely movie. I really like a Christmas movie. They're just, I don't know, they're just usually so heartwarming, sometimes a little corny, which is fine. I actually don't mind that at all. But this was a really cute one. Usually a lot of Christmas movies have a bit of a love story with them, and this one didn't, and I kind of liked that. It was quite refreshing. So yeah, that was a really good start to the day. There is another movie that I think starts in about maybe an hour and a half-ish, thereabouts. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern, so what time is it there now? So the way I find it easiest to convert times is using the world clock on my phone. And I have a number of time zones in there, and that makes it so much easier for me being in Australia and usually on the opposite time zone to everywhere else. To figure out when things are actually happening. Okay, so it's 7:08 p.m. in New York right now, so in about 50 minutes there will be a second movie. I don't think I'll have an opportunity to join in on that one, and I've also seen the movie. I think I watched it before we moved here. I just felt like watching a Christmas movie between the move. I was having a bit of a down day and it was just really nice to relax with something cheery. And I can't remember what it's called now, which is terrible. Oh well. Might pop it on the screen if I remember to do that. So yeah, there's another teleparty. We use teleparty to watch a movie together and we chat throughout it, and it's a lot of fun. Really one of my favourite parts of the Love in Stitches membership. There are lots of others, but I haven't had the time to engage in a lot of it this year with the move. But it's really still fun to be able to join in when I can, which is another great part of it, that you can make it work around your schedule. But my plans for today are to spend a bit of time in this space. I have boxes lined up along the wall here that I might try to take some B-roll of, as well as an old suitcase that still has some clothes in it, I think. I've got a suitcase down here, another couple of boxes just behind the camera. And I'd like to get this room a little bit more functional. It's functional, it's a bedroom, but it will be nice to be able to find some things. So for example, I'd really like to do my nails properly. I'm finding nail polish, just normal nail polish, is just chipping so fast at the moment for me, because I'm obviously very busy doing a lot of things with my hands, unpacking boxes and all of that sort of thing, and it frustrates me when my nails chip. And I'd like to find my shellac kit so I can do them properly and they can actually stay nice for more than half a day. They're in one of these boxes. The whole kit's in there somewhere. Now we did design this room to have a little bit of a makeup nook just over there, and on my plans and on the designs that would have fit my makeup desk in it, but unfortunately building sometimes doesn't meet the designer's dream. And being a steel frame home, there was little opportunity to adjust it once the frame was up, and we really didn't notice it until the gyprock or the drywall had gone up. So my makeup desk doesn't fit in there, and I'm on the search for a new one that will fit in that space. It only needs to be about 3 centimeters shorter. My makeup desk isn't one that you could cut down. It would probably destroy it actually if I tried to do that, or shave the sides or whatever. So yes, I need to find something a bit smaller for that space, but I've had a thought late yesterday that temporarily I can fit it along the wall outside of the nook. It's basically where the boxes are sitting now, and we can certainly move around the space at the moment with the boxes there. So I don't think it'll be a problem to have the desk there either. So I'm going to get my husband to help me move that in here. It's currently in my craft room, and it was just put there temporarily because we didn't know where to put it when we first moved in. And I want it out of there so I can, once that's out of there, I can start moving the furniture around the way that I want it in there as well, because that's adding an extra level of uncertainty in that room right now. And yeah, if I can get a couple of these boxes unpacked here in this bedroom, that would be brilliant. Other than that, yeah, just around the house stuff. I might go with my husband, do a little bit of grocery shopping. We need a few bits and pieces. And that's about the excitement for today. I did manage to upload days 7 to 9 of my Vlogmas last night, and that, well, actually it was first thing this morning. I was exporting it and started the upload when I went to bed, and I posted it this morning when I woke up, and that's really lovely to have those 3 days out. And I apologise for the very lengthy episode of Vlogmas there. They are 3 days mashed into one episode, which I possibly should have separated, but I really didn't realise how much footage I had accumulated over that time, and by the time I was halfway through editing, I didn't want to split it up again. So yes, it's a long one, but it is 3 days worth, and I put timestamps into the description for those who might want to watch them like 1 day at a time, which is probably a little more achievable around our busy schedules. For day 10, I've already uploaded the footage onto my iMovie, and there's only 23 minutes of footage there, and I feel like I could probably smash out that editing today and maybe even get a lone episode of Vlogmas out maybe tomorrow morning, rather than having a mashup. But yeah, I'll see how I go. Maybe I'll just edit the content and then mash it up with today's content. I don't know. I guess you'll know once I've posted this how I've decided to do that. Yeah, got a lot on my mind right now. So I'm going to finish this coffee. I'm going to move some of these boxes out of the way so we can fit the table in here. Well, in here. It does fit in here, but we can fit it where I want it. And I will get to doing some unpacking. Yeah, that would be nice. Yesterday felt very productive, and it felt so good to get some spaces sorted out that I'm really motivated again to keep going, and trying to get as much done as we possibly can, so that by the time I'm on Christmas leave, I'm not still spending days and days unpacking and sorting. That would be the dream. But yeah, I thought I'd better let you know what I'm wearing today, because it is the first day I'm wearing knitwear that I have actually knit on me. I am wearing the Top Gun bomber today. This is a pattern by Knititude that I knit a couple of years ago. I think it was a 2029 release, but I may have actually knitted in 2020. I can't really remember. I will pop the project link into the description bar below, but I used Lion Brand chainette for this cardigan, and it's knit flat and has really puffy sleeves. And yeah, I kind of wish I had made the sleeves a little bit shorter. They do tend to get stuck in things or fall into things. So yeah, that would have been probably the only modification I would make. I knit this pretty much to pattern, I believe. I may have put some modifications into the description of the project, but it has beautiful bell sleeves. Just mine are possibly a little bit long. And yeah, it's beautiful. I actually washed it just before we moved, and so it grew a little bit in length because I hadn't blocked it before. Well, I didn't block it when I first finished it, so yeah, it's fine. It needed a wash, so I washed it, and it's actually gotten a little bit longer, which I really like actually. This is knit at a very loose gauge, and I can't remember what needle size I used, but I think it was either a 5mm or a 5.5mm. Maybe a 6. No, I think it was pretty big. And I find I love the outcome of it, but I don't generally like knitting with such big needles. It kind of hurts my hands a little bit. So this felt like a little bit of a slog at the end, especially with the sleeves being so long. I did make them a bit too long. I don't think I modified them. I really don't remember. But yeah, I do like this one. It's lovely to sort of lounge around in. It's cozy. And yeah. You generally won't see me wear much knitwear on Vlogmas because it is meant to be summertime here. Meant to be. Yeah, it's been a slow start to summer. I've been really interested to hear friends in the Northern Hemisphere on their Vlogmas talking about how mild the start to their winter is. Amanda from Sweet Skein of Mine mentioned that in one of the episodes I watched yesterday, and I had to giggle a little bit because we're talking about how cold our summer, or the beginning of summer, has been here. And yeah, today's all cloudy and I think it rained earlier today. It's not super cold or anything, but I just like a little extra layer just to keep cozy. I hope your day has started well, and I will check in with you again later. I have made some great progress. I found my little UV light for my shellac. My phone's going off. And I am getting through these boxes and unpacking them at the same time, trying to organize my walk-in robe in there and get this place a bit tidy. You'll see that the top of the makeup desk, oh, that's a bit funny angle. There we go. You'll see that the top of the makeup desk is a mega mess right now. I had it perfect and then I started unpacking more boxes. And it's always the way. Organizing things creates so much mess. And it always gets worse before it gets better. And I know this, but right now that's kind of icking me out a little bit. But I just thought I'd check in with you guys. I have done no knitting today, but I have been catching up on some Vlogmas episodes. So I initially caught up on all of Made by Maddie's Vlogmas. She is part of We Share Needles. And now I'm watching Crafty Kristen J. There she is. Just paused it so I can have a chat with you. And I'm catching up on her Vlogmas as well. Now, they are both from We Share Needles, and I love that podcast. If you are after something a little bit more fun, chatty, a lot of knitting, like amazing knitting, I highly recommend that podcast. And the girls are just fantastic, lovely human beings. So yeah, it's nice to be able to spend a bit of my day with some friends from across the seas. So yeah, I'm just going to keep unpacking. I hope that I will get this done pretty quickly now. I would like to get to the shop today. I need to buy some new jeans. My jeans are not fitting great at the moment, so it's time. Oh, it's zooming in on me. Why is it doing that? That's weird. It's time to buy a new pair of jeans. It's been a little while. So yeah, let's see if I can get this finished before the shops close. It is now 4 p.m. I have an hour. I may not make it. Wish me luck. I feel like the camera is crooked, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just me. I'll see in editing and I'll probably agree with myself that it is probably crooked. Either way, let's get this room into some sort of order. Most things are unpacked that need to be unpacked, and I just need to put things away now. So 4:13. Can I get this done by 4:30? Let's try a nitty natty technique where we try to time ourselves. So I'm going to put my timer on for 15 minutes. Wish me luck. Kind of made it. I took an extra 10 minutes, but I do feel so much better. There is not a single box in this room, and that feels amazing. So good. I don't know that I'll make it in time to get to the shops now. It is now 20 to 5. I'll check Google Maps to see how long it'll take me to get there. But if it takes a bit more than 5 minutes, then I might just give it a miss for today. Otherwise, I'll get there pretty much as they're closing. So yes, that feels great. What that means now is I have the evening to knit. So I can't wait to get onto my knitting. I did finish the Cozy Knitter Advent stripes this morning, I just remembered. So they're done. I feel a little sweaty. And I also had a chance to knit a little bit on my Desert Vista Dye Works socks during that movie that we watched this morning. So yes, it's been a good day, really good Sunday. Yeah, let's see if I can get to the shops or not, but otherwise I'll probably chat to you later. can't believe Sunday's over. That's always such a sad part of the weekend. But it's been a great day. I've gotten a lot done and it's been very productive, which is brilliant. I ended up going to the store and picked up some jeans, which is good. I really needed some black jeans for work in particular. My old ones had seen better days, but I also picked up just a normal pair too. Yeah, so that's done. What else? I've done a little bit of knitting, sat on the couch with my husband for a little while, had a cup of tea with him and knit a little bit on my Desert Vista Dye Works socks. So I've just finished, I think when I showed you I had finished the heel flap, and I've just finished the heel turn. And then I realised I didn't have any progress keepers or stitch markers with me to start the heel flap, but I'll do that at some point. So now I'm just going to settle in for the evening a little bit more. I've got Ollie and Bella ready to go on this monitor here. And I may maybe get around to some editing, but my real aim is to do my nails. So I'm looking forward to doing that and actually have them last a little bit longer. I hope you've had a great weekend, and I hope that you are enjoying December, and I will check in with you again tomorrow.